So today on Tia Talks To, I am here with the amazing singer, songwriter, actress, producer, so many different things, Shoko Rice. Hi, Shoko.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
I love your name. Shoko, you're of Japanese descent, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and were you born and raised there?
I was born and raised in Japan.
Okay, and when did you come to the U.S.? At what age?
I came here, I was 21.
So when you came here, did you have any culture shock?
Well, yeah, everything was culture shock. Because in Japan, a lot of culture influence from Western culture, US, European culture and all, but I never been. And I didn't speak any English at all. So it's literally everything I had to learn from zero.
Wait, okay, this is mind-blowing to me. So you started, like, bare bones. How did you learn English?
School and on the street.
Okay. So you had a little bit of street English and then also...
Yeah. So I have to go to school for very basic English. But anything else, you really have to learn to speak with American people. So that's how I learned. I learned by walking. I learned by meeting people on the street, dating.
That's amazing. No, that's absolutely amazing. And when you moved to the States, where did you move? Were you in? Because I know you're in Los Angeles now. Is that where you moved when you came?
Yeah. I was traveling by myself, backpacking, and was just trying to explore new culture and new experience. So I went to Florida first because I had a relative there. Mm-hmm. If I visit there, stay in a few days, like I was able to speak English or something. Crazy idea. and I didn't. And then I thought, so when I went there, I wasn't able to understand anything they're saying. So I thought maybe I should just go to school and really learn English. So initially I wasn't planning to become an actress or anything. I just wanted to explore different culture. So I decided to leave Japan.
Okay. Now, was your family supportive of you leaving Japan to come out here? Did you have some resistance?
Kind of supporting, or maybe they give up. Like if they know me that I don't listen to what my parents say. So like whatever I decided, and I was gonna do it. So but my mom was crying when I left. Like she thought I'd never come back, and in a way, I didn't know what to expect. So it's better than not doing it. And if I regret it, then I rather regret what I did wrong than not doing.
Right. It's better to try it, and if it doesn't work out the way you want it, at least you tried it, versus staying in Japan and always wondering what would have happened if you never want to have that.
I want to be able to work in Japan and here.
Well, trust me, I'm putting this out there for you. You will be able to do both very soon because you are very talented. You're able to do a wide variety of roles, and I have to tell you, when I was watching your theatrical reel and even your commercial reel, seeing you do this sweet role and then jumping to threatening to kill someone, I was like, wow, what is that? Second, she's going to cut somebody?
Yeah, I play an angel and I play a villain, and I want to be versatile, as much as versatile as possible.
As I mentioned at the beginning, you do act, but you also sing. You have the most amazing voice. Is your first passion acting or singing?
I think it was first it was singing. Yeah. But it always doing at the same time. I can't really say which is better because it's both of my strong passion. I have strong feeling about both. Like when I do acting, I feel like, oh, acting is the best. But when I sing, then I always want to sing. And when I paint, I always want to paint. So
wait, you paint too?
Yes, I paint too. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so what kind of painting is it? Is it abstract or very surreal or?
I do abstract and also like I can show you an example.
Yes, let us see, Hunty. Let us see.
Yeah, this is my self-portrait when I used to shave my head. It was like 5 years ago.
Oh, Shoko, I can't even imagine you with the shaved head.
Yeah,
so that's your self-portrait?
Yeah, and that was exhibited at the museum.
Wow.
In the local museum in Los Angeles.
Wow.
And, next one is abstract piece.
I love it. I love both of them. I had no idea that you also painted, so this is actually like this is news to me.
Yeah.
I need to add that also to the list. Singer, songwriter, actress, painter. You're just an artist. You are
just an artist, and I'm just an artist.
To acting, because you have played so many roles. Is there a role that you've been wanting to play that you haven't yet played, or is there a dream role that you would like to play?
So like I said earlier, I want to play really difficult roles like mental illness person or homeless person, drug addict. Kind of roles that challenging you without breaking like your own self. Like I want to develop the technique.
Yes. You know, I'm an actress too. And what I love about what we do is that there's no one way to do it. That all these different techniques like Meisner, Stanislavski, all these different these techniques you can pull from. You can really craft them and make your own technique because it's really about what works for you and me as an individual. And that's what makes each of our work so unique and so beautiful. So watching you have that natural ability to just pull from this talent that's naturally in you, but in your own special way. So I loved watching your reel, and anybody that's out there, just IMDb her, Google Shoko Rice. You will see her reel. It is fun to watch, but it goes from clip to clip, and you're like, is that the same person? Wait, is that the same? That's her. It was very...
You really thought about it? Oh my gosh. It's so nice to hear the feedback because I never heard, you don't, as an actor, you never almost hear the feedback from casting director.
So that's my feedback to you. You are incredible, and keep going because
I'll try my best.
Where you are now, there's no limit to where you're going. So definitely keep going. Now, when it comes to your singing, as I mentioned, your voice, because talking to you right now, you're very soft-spoken and, just so sweet. And when you sing, you have this hauntingly beautiful voice that's so bold, and it is so strong, and I love it. Especially, I watched a video of you singing. Is the song Cosmos? Am I saying it?
Cosmos. Yeah.
Hearing you sing that is out of this world. I mean, it's a little bit of you. It's got Adele in there. So where did you train for singing?
When I was a teenager, I used to work at the karaoke place, and it was a bar. Then I got to sing almost every night in karaoke.
Yeah.
And I think that was kind of a training at the time because I feel like I had to sing to walk there.
Well, you were just doing it as part of the job, and it was fun. Did you ever imagine that you would?
Same time, yeah, like both, like walking and also, it was fun too. So, and that was my initial training, kind of.
Right.
And then when I came here, watching like amazing performances, I listened to a lot of R&B and jazz. So it was like how can I get to sing like that? I would Then I joined a gospel choir in LA.
Hey.
I just wanted to be singing. I'm not a Christian, but I just wanna. I like the style, the soulful style, and then I joined it briefly, just short amount of time. Then I was surrounded by amazing singers, but they're normal people. They're just volunteering, donating their time to singing, right? So like
and worship, yeah.
So it was amazing. And a couple training I took from professional too.
Now, have you had a chance to perform live, or have you done shows?
Last year I joined a band. It's a David Boy Japanese cover band.
That's awesome.
On Instagram, but I posted a video on Instagram. But I joined the band, and we had a show at the Yamashiro restaurant in Hollywood.
Yes, it's beautiful.
You know the place? Yeah.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Yeah, we had a show there. That was our first show, and it was packed. It was a sold out show, and that was kind of my maybe first really performance as an like professional stage. I think it was good. It was really.
Now, I want to touch on something. Everything that's been going on in the world, there's a lot of craziness. We've had the pandemic. We've had a lot of killings of black men by police officers, and then you've also had in recent times just an uptick in Asian hate crimes. So I wanted to get your perspective on that, and how how that has affected you, if it has affected you in any way living here in Los Angeles, and have you ever felt nervous or apprehensive to go out in light of these events?
Yeah, so I've been thinking about that topic a lot, but in my personal experience, I never felt discriminated against at any situation the whole time I've been here in this country. Then this is the first time I really have to think about my identity and ethnic background. Like I never had a chance to think about that before. And so first of all, I'm not Asian American. I'm a first generation immigrant to US. I'm the one who tried to adapt to this culture.
Right.
So I think I have a different experience than what Asian American people feeling.
Right.
Maybe they're feeling they're American, so they need to be heard. Their voice need to be heard. I never thought about my voice need to be heard. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I'm an Asian, but it's a very broad definition. It's Asian. Asian could be Chinese, Japanese, Filipino, any Asian country.
Right.
I don't necessarily feel like I'm Asian. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it sounds weird, but that's
I understand exactly what you're saying. And I guess, me, I'm multiracial. But the reason I ask you that is because when I walk down the street and people see me, most of the time, they don't see that I'm Black, white, Native American, and all the, they don't see that. Many times they look at me, they see my skin color, and they just say, she's Black, and we live in a nation where many times people look at you and they're not going to say, oh, she's Japanese, she's Chinese, she's this. In their mind, they'll just automatically associate you with one thing, even though you know where you come from. So that's why I wanted to ask you that question, because you may be receiving something that, or may have received something that didn't apply to you, but because of how other people view you, they may have pushed their racism or their stereotypes off on you. But you said you never had to deal with that since you've lived here.
No, most of the time on set, when you go to film set, I'm the only Asian person, or maybe a few other people, but that's it. That's normal to me. That's normal to be different.
Right.
But I was so used to be different, and in Japan, even in Japan, I always feel different. Like I always feel outsider at anywhere.
Okay.
So like I'm not necessarily feel discriminated or different. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But this is definitely I understand there are people suffering, and
Yeah.
It's a racial issue, but it's an issue for human being. As in, we all have to be treated equal and fair.
Right.
And I think it will definitely bring awareness to those programs that it's been happening. Not just it didn't happen just now, but it's been happening for many years. It's just time it bringing awareness now.
Right.
So I think it will definitely bring more opportunity to their voice to be heard in fair and equal way. Because
Absolutely.
in casting, I see many Asian casting for Asian these days.
Right.
So it's more opportunity for us and for people, for everybody. I think
Yeah.
so. It's a good thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was asking if you had any causes that you're passionate about. You know, like I'm passionate about serving the homeless. Is there a cause that you're passionate about out here?
Okay, so I've been participating a religious organization based in Japan. It's a Shinto organization, and we do a lot of philanthropic activities.
Mm-hmm.
The organization like helping hospital and orphanage in Cambodia,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I've been doing more than 10 years. So like I continue to do that in more bigger way. I
Yes.
feel like part of it, like if you have influence on people, then you can do so much.
Yeah.
You
You really have an opportunity to use your influence in a positive way.
Yeah.
Wow. Your name, Shoko, I looked it up. It means bright, clear, happiness, which so embodies. Yeah.
Shoko could be mean many different things based on the which character, Chinese character they use.
Right.
And my character means like fortunate and happiness. Yeah.
Yeah, which is perfect for you because when I see your Instagram page, you're so happy and you're just your page is so bright and so fun and encouraging. So I saw that and I thought, oh, that's the perfect description for her. And also, when I was doing some digging, I found this amazing quote of yours. In this quote, you said, you should have a vision of where you want to go. It was actually pulled from an interview that you did, and you said you should have a vision of where you want to go. And I love that because without a vision, people perish. Your vision is what takes you to your next level.
Right.
So where do you want to go?
So that's thank you for asking that. So my goal is really, like I said, I have a big impact on people in positive way. Like especially I want to help a woman. Like sometimes women are oppressed about, especially in Japan. Maybe like there's still sexism.
Yes, sexism.
It's like that. So and ageism.
Oh wow.
You know, a lot of those. Not so much in US, but in Japan, there's still a lot.
Oh, it's definitely out here. It's definitely
out here too, like Asian stuff. Yeah, but I want to help women, and because, but just by doing what I do, I think it could be inspiring people because English is not my first language, and I'm making my life here on my own, like individual, get independent. It took me a really long time to be where I'm at right now.
Right.
So it was really hard, but I'm doing, like, if you decided to do, then you can do anything.
Right.
If you put thoughts into it.
Amen.
And yeah, and again, I want to have a great impact I want to help people in a bigger way.
Mm-hmm.
So if I ever become famous or become rich or whatever, then I just want to use that in good cause. That's all I'm about, and then that keep me going. Yeah.
Wow, you're really someone amazing, someone very special, and I'm really blessed to be able to interview you and speak with you because you really are a gift to this world and you're a gift to this industry, and we really need more people like you. And so I look forward to everything that you are going to do in this industry and in the lives of women, in the lives of, anyone who you touch, anyone who happens to come across your path. They're going to be a better person because of it, because of who you are. So I just, I want to thank you just for the opportunity to interview you. And I wanted to do something. So I wanted to play a really fun game with you because you are so versatile. I wanted to pick some lines from your favorite movies, and you have a really eclectic selection of movies that are your favorite. And so I was really surprised by your selection, but I loved it because I'm thinking this is a young lady and she loves these movies that are like from the 60s, the 70s. Like, this is incredible.
They were fascinating movies.
Yeah, they are. And they're really textbook movies when it comes to acting.
Yeah.
So the first line is from a movie called Moonstruck, which is one of your favorite. And the line is delivered in the movie by Rose Castorini. So I wanted to give you a chance to make the line your own. So the one that I want you to say in this fun little acting exercise is, "What's the matter with you? Your life's going down the toilet."
What's the matter with you? Your life is going down the toilet.
Right over here like, wait, is my life going down the toilet? Maybe it is. Maybe I need to do something else. Hey! Okay, so I love that. Perfect. This next line is from the movie Lolita, which is a movie that I love. And I wanted, yes.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So when I saw this on your list, I was like, oh my gosh, she loves Lolita too. I thought I was the only one. This line is delivered by Lolita, and I want you to deliver it. And the line is, "I was a daisy fresh girl, and look what you've done to me." I was a daisy fresh girl, and look what you've done to me.
It was a daisy. Oh, sorry. Was a daisy? What?
Fresh.
Fresh
Yes.
girl. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was a daisy fresh girl. Look what you've done to me.
You know what I love about you? When you do the line, you don't just do it and stop. You actually hold it for like a few seconds afterwards, and directors love that because sometimes people go, "I was a daisy fresh girl and look what you've done to me." And you're like, wait a second, what? But you are like, "I was a daisy fresh girl and look what you've done to me." And the fact that you hold it really, even though you're not saying anything, you're saying something, and it's brilliant. Absolutely.
Yeah, when you go to audition, like my coach told me always, like there's a button that you have to decide a button how you end it, and that's why I always extend a few seconds. There,
Wow, I love it. It's brilliant. It's perfect. And the last line is this.
Okay.
It's from Paris, Texas, which I haven't seen. So I guess I need to watch Paris, Texas.
That's a great movie.
All right. Well, then putting it on my list. Maybe it's on Netflix. I don't know. So from Paris, Texas, this is the character Jane. And this is a beautiful line. She told him that she dreamed about escaping. That was all she dreamed about. Escape. I know it's a longer line, but again, she told him that she dreamed about escaping. That was all she dreamed about. Escape.
she told him it's about escaping. Escape.
I love that you just went with it. I love that you just went with it, and you made it better than the way I ever said it. So you took it and you did your own thing, and I loved it. So I wanted to play that exercise with you because I wanted, I told you I like to do fun stuff on my show with each guest, but I really wanted live to see your range in full color and all of your brilliantness, and so thank you for playing along with me. I know it was super spontaneous, but thank you for playing. Thank you for this interview time. I'm so grateful. I know you're busy, but the fact that you took time out of your busy schedule in LA to sit with me means a lot, so thank you
so much.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome.